So I've already primed my face with my Touch and Soul No Pore Blim primer that I always use, and I just popped in some eye drops because my eyes were pretty red, but it looks like they cleared up. So I'm just gonna do things a little different. I normally do my eyes, my brows, my eyes, then face application. So I'm just gonna do things in a little reverse today. I saw Alyssa Ashley did that in one of her most recent videos. So I'm just gonna see how that works for me as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go in with foundation first. And I picked up the new L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Wear Foundation. And I picked up the shade 510, which is, I believe it's honey. Oh, it's hazelnut. 510 hazelnut. Now it does look pretty light, but we're gonna see how it plays out. Kind of smells like the Huda Beauty foundation, and but not. I don't know. I'm just gonna blend out with my Sonia Kashuk blending sponge. It is a bit orange, but the next shade lighter looked like it was too light, and the next shade up looked too dark. So it looks like I need something a little more golden and neutral. This one is very, very warm, and it kind of makes me look like a Oompa Loompa. But let's see if we can fix this. So I recently picked up this product that I am currently wearing. It is a beat bib. It looks like this. And it also has some pockets down here that you can put your makeup products in while you're doing your makeup and getting ready, which I think is a brilliant idea. Their website is beatbib.com. They are also on Instagram as well. The bib is very affordable. I purchased it with my own money. And this is one of the problems that I have with doing my makeup. I typically get dressed last because I always end up with makeup on my clothes, especially on my tops, and sometimes it drips down in my lap and gets on my pants. So this is a very brilliant idea. Only suggestion that I have for the brand would be just to have one with Velcro snaps, because this has a snap like if you were snapping on a bib on a baby. And for me, that was kind of hard for me to try to snap in the back. So with that, I would recommend a Velcro so that it'll be easier for people with one hand to put on. And the other suggestion would be to just make it a little bit longer, because you know sometimes you can drop makeup in your lap. So a good suggestion would be to have it just a little bit longer so that when you sit down it rests in your lap, and it will protect your pants as well as your top. Now that that foundation has set in, I'm just going to add my concealer. And I'm using this Milani Concealer. I have been loving this lately, and since it's drugstore, it is a plus for me. I'm still trying to figure out how I feel about this new L'Oreal Infallible foundation. I'm gonna set with my Mercier Translucent setting powder. And I'm going to set the rest of my face with my Sephora My Most Smooth powder. Just going to do my brows really quickly. I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow in Ebony. I don't know why, but I've been loving this Rainforest palette by the Makeup Shack. And I'm just going to use a few colors from here. I'm going in with my Morphe 441 brush. And let's see. I'm going to go in with this shade here. I'm going to use this color here. It's more of a deep burgundy shade. I want to take the same brush that I used to carve out my brows with that concealer on it, and I'm just going to add a little bit more to the brush, like this. And I'm going to cut my crease. I'm gonna grab this matte shade from the palette. This matte shade, it's a cream color. I'm just gonna add that on my brow bone. It just looks so harsh going from my brow to, it just looks like an almost red. And there was no transition from my brow to that color. And then I'm just gonna add the shade right next to it, which is a shimmer. That is this one right here. Gonna add that right on top. And then I'm gonna take the first brush that I used, this one, and just blend it out. much better. So on my lid, I'm going to add this gold right here. And then I'm going to go in with this shade. And I think I'm going to add the black on the outer corner. Flipping my brush over and going in with that other shade, the darker shimmer. And I'm not going to add the black, I'm just going to add the chocolate brown. So I have these three colors on my lid. I have this, and now I'm adding this chocolate brown. So I'm just gonna go ahead and contour my nose. And I'm going to use my black Radiance contour palette. And since that foundation was so light, I'm going to use this same contour palette, but I'm going to go in with the lighter shade, the same one that I used to contour my nose. I'm just going to add that to my cheeks just to add some color and some dimension back to my face. And I'm going to go in with the darker shade because that didn't do anything at all. There we go. So it kind of looks like I already have a contour. So I'm going to set my face with my Anastasia Dewy set. And for a highlight, I'm going to use my Fenty highlighter in Ginger, Binge, and Moscow Mule. Taking the darker side, this one. So I'm going to go back into that Makeup Shack palette, and I'm going to use the two colors that I used on my crease. I'm going to add those to my bottom lash line as well. So the burgundy and that first shade. And then I'm going to add that shimmer shade that I added on my brow bone. I'm going to mix that with the second shade in the palette, and I'm just going to add that to my inner corner. And I'm going to use my Urban Decay black liner. It's in the shade Perversion. And I'm just going to add that to my waterline. My eyes are so watery from my allergies that is so crazy. Gonna add some mascara. So I was trying to fix my nose, but it seems like the foundation is separating from my nose. Let me zoom you in. So right here and right there. And I know I put foundation there, but it's just not. Taking this much of foundation and I'm going to add it to the back of my hand with my foundation brush and add some more product to there. Something about this foundation that I'm not liking, but I'm going to go over that with some powder, that same Sephora powder. So I'm just going to add some MAC Studio Finish powder, and I'm just going to add that to my under eye area. So just some of this Studio Fix powder. My under eye area is super duper dry, and in person it looks horrible. It looks much better. So I'm just gonna add some more hydration to my face. I'm just gonna use some coconut water. And I'm just going to do one of my favorite lip combos. This is BFF 3 by Colourpop. And this is Marie by the Crayon case. So I'm just going to get dressed and I will be right back. And I think I'm going to add some more pop to my highlighter because it's not blinding. So I'll be back with my highlighter and my finished outfit.